Okay, second graders, today we're going to be learning about problem solving word problems with money. And I want to tell you a story about what happened to me before I came to school today. Today I was walking at the market and I wanted to buy some apples. Apples are my favorite fruit, so I just could not leave without finding some apples to enjoy. When I got to the cash register, I noticed that the apples costed $3.50 total. So I opened up my purse and I realized that I needed to know about how many coins and dollars I could use to exchange the money for the delicious apples. Knowing how to solve word problems involving dollar bills and coins, each problem should be used using the correct dollar sign and coin symbol. It's important because when you buy things like apples, you're using the right currency. We will be learning about special vocabulary words such as currency, word problems, and exchange. Before we get started, I'm going to review a little bit of vocabulary that we've learned in the past. So let's learn. Word problems. Word problems are an idea that uses words and numbers from real-life situations to explain an issue that needs to be solved. Exchange. Exchange is swapping objects with someone of the same value. Value. How much or what an item is worth. You've probably seen value before at the grocery store, when you're buying different things with your parents possibly. Everything has a value. And currency. Currency is a system of money in a certain country. So every country might have a different one. So just to review a little bit more, you all probably know what a dollar is. I'll show you an example. Dollar looks like this. It's an American currency that's used to exchange for something else. And then cents. Cents can look like a number of different things. They can be brownish, or they can be big or small. All of these are different forms of cents that are also used for exchange. More specifically, each one of these has a different name. So a penny, this is a coin that is worth 1 cent. It's smaller than a nickel, it's copper, brownish, round, and is worth 1 cent in the United States. A nickel is, let's see, a nickel is worth 5 cents. It's larger than a dime and a penny and is round, just like the other ones. And a dime This is a dime. This is worth 10 cents. It's smaller than a nickel and a penny. It's round and silver. And then last but not least is the quarter. A quarter is worth 25 cents and is the largest coin there is that you probably see commonly, and it's round and silver. So what is money? By definition, money is a form of exchange and value using coins, bills, and or banknotes that can be used as a form of payment. So let's make a T-chart to go over some examples. Okay, so coins, is that an example or a non-example? Yes. So coins are an example of money because they can be used and they have a particular value that you can substitute for different things that also have value, so you can exchange them. What about chocolate coins? Is that an example or a non-example? Non-example. Good job. So chocolate coins aren't an example of money because you can't exchange them for other things and they're not exactly valuable. So if you go to a grocery store and you try to exchange a chocolate coin, they're probably not going to take that because it's not of value to them. Now what about pictures of printed money? Is that an example or non-example?
Non-example.
pictures of money. That's a non-example because just like the chocolate coins, if you were to go to a grocery store, try to exchange it for something, that's not a value to them. So you can't exchange that. So, what are dollars? Are dollars an example or non-example? Good job. So dollars are an example because you can go to a store and buy something, and you can exchange it, and it has a value. A couple more. Game money, is that an example or non-example? Non-example. So game money is an example, just like the chocolate coins and the pictures, because it doesn't have value to someone. And then buttons, you want to tell me if that's an example or non-example? So that's not going to be a value to someone at the grocery store when you're trying to buy something. So that's going to be a non-example. So our main examples are coins and dollars. You guys did a good job with that. Here's what it should have looked like, and it looks like we have basically the same kind of things up on the board. Matches our T-chart. So let's practice a little bit. So we have some problems here, and we're just going to figure out how to work them. So, Tammy has 60 cents. She spent 6 cents on a doll at the store and then spent 25 cents more on candy at the store. How much money does Violet have left to spend? Tammy have left to spend. Okay, so she starts out with 60 cents. Can anyone come up here and measure out 60 cents for me? Anyone? Might want to use more pennies. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. 60 cents. Awesome. So then she spent 8 cents on a doll at the store. So we're going to subtract those 8 cents from these 60 cents right here. So that's worth 8 cents. So we're going to take that out, and this is what she has left. And then she spends 25 more cents on candy at the store. So then we're going to take out what? A quarter. So now she's left with this amount right here. How much money does Tammy have left to spend? 27 cents. Awesome. Okay, we'll do a couple more. So can someone else come up here and measure 37 cents for me? Anyone? Awesome, thanks. So this is 37 cents. So Ben got 37 cents from his grandma for his 5th birthday. His mom also gave him 28 cents, so we're going to add or subtract. Add 28 cents to his total. And when he got home, he received 13 more cents from cards. So we're going to add 13 more cents. We'll add that to his total. How much money did he receive for his birthday? Does anyone want to count this out for me? I'm sure you'd love to. 78 cents total. That's perfect. That's exactly how much he had. Okay, we'll try one more. This time I'll count it out. So Sally had $2.50. So we all know that a dollar is equal to 4 quarters. So 2 of those, she needs 8 quarters. And then 50 more cents. So 2 more quarters. She got $2.50 from her babysitting job. and 33 more cents from her grandma. So here's 30. We'll do 3 and 33 cents from her grandma. So we'll add that to her total. If Sally wants to buy candy that costs $1.70, how much money will she have left over? So we'll subtract $1.70. So that's 4 quarters equals $1. And then we'll subtract 70 more cents. So here's 50, 2 quarters, and then you need 2 more 10-cent pieces to equal $1.70. So how much does she have left over? So we'll count this out. She has 4 quarters, which equals $1 and a dime and 3 pennies. So that equals $1.13. Okay, so now you're going to practice with your group. I'll put all of this back in the bag, or individually. Okay, I'm just going to scooch this all over. So what you're going to do is you're going to practice using the word problems on the baggie, count it out, and I'll check it to make sure everything's correct.
I'll just take 8 for 25 and 10, 20. So if you replace that and you have 5, 6, 7. Okay, there you go.
So what did you get for the first one?
Spent 24 cents more. You don't have to know before that. How much is...
That's it? Awesome. You got 25 cents?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. That's correct. Cool. Okay, if you want to work on the second one.
Okay, $2.50. Ingredients for this product. $1.13.
Perfect. Wonderful. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so we'll review what we've learned. Okay, so what all have you learned? If you could just tell me one thing.
Coins are an example of money.
Perfect. Okay, and we'll review the definition. So, the definition of money is a form of exchange in value using coins, bills, banknotes that can be used as a form of payment. And last but not least, why is this lesson important? What can you use this for?
Because we are going to start buying stuff when we get older.
Yeah, you are. That's awesome. So you can use it in everyday life. And you can even watch your parents use money and practice that way. But you'll be using it all the time. Awesome. Good job, everyone.